Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's currently hitting over 300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he gets to face in this game. So I think we'll see him give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a key factor.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Schwarber ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0. Striding into the box, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
What out now?
Out in front of it, strike one.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Kenny's Vargas will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A pause and the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already. And that last one was smoked.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward moves over, No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Only one. Socrates Brito will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. I got to believe if you're going to get hit, that's the pitch you want it to come on.
Yeah, it's easier to get on base that way than it is to try and hit that thing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this former USD Torero, Chris Bryant, one of the best in the game offensively, doesn't get a lot of accolades for his defense, though. Can play any one of a number of positions, but really settling in comfortably at third base. He's got soft hands. He's got an excellent arm. Very rare for a guy of his size.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, we got one out here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right.
You take it, take.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Settling in now, David Warren, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ketel Marte will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1.
Hey, let her rip.
Darren James stands in.
Catcher, Darren James. Come on, big
Ready
guy.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. EK, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And it was a great start to the road trip. They were able to pull out a 1-run victory.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Kevin Givens will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Baez will wait on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right now.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting.
Peter O'Brien is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Rack him up now.
First pitch on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
From the stretch, Kenny Vargas is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Wilson Ramos is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wilson Ramos.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Here we go now. Let's
go. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Jones going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Socrates Brito is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
1 out now.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. That's popped up out towards short right field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
How about it?
Stepping in, David Warren. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
To 2-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Making him work here as the knuckleball misses to run the count full.
And now 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ketel Marte heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Stepping in now, Kevin Givens. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
2-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
1 down.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
3-0 now.
3 balls. No strike.
David Peralta waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, right fielder,
David Peralta will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Got 2.
Lays off 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Darren James is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, let's go, big fella. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hit hard to short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Jason Hayward steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
And you can see the pitching coach.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's really a no-win situation out there on the mound. You can't lay one in there because a guy like this could hit the ball into the parking lot, but you definitely don't want to give him a free run. And now he's got to turn right around and deal with another bases-loaded situation.
Peter O'Brien will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Get himself right here. Let's go, baby.
Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 19, Kenny Vargas.
Kenny Vargas will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
The 0-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Vargas is retired, 2 down now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it 4-1. Darren James steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
James.
Let her
throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Find a good pitch. Here we go.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Brito. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Socrates Brito is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
That's a ball.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off, too.
Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman.
Chris Owings will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
In the air out to left. Schwarber has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. Leading off the inning, Ketel Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Here we go.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there.
No
Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman number 13,
Kevin Givens will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire is letting that thing go.
Hey, now, get us a 2-ball here.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.